the Benton Game Exchange. I always start in the 360 section because I'm a big 360 collector. Although there's maybe 10 or 15 games left that I actually want. I'm not a full set collector. I used to collect for original Xbox, and I still look at those, but not with a whole lot of interest. All right, well, that was actually a somewhat productive visit to the local game exchange. They've gotten in some new NES games, and I find with the Benton location, compared to the other 2 or 3 in the Central Arkansas area, this one seems to do the best on their Nintendo selection, the old classic stuff. So let me show you what I got. Picked up a Dodgeball, which was just tremendous fun when I was a kid, and I played it via emulation not too long ago, and it still holds up. And I got Magmax, which is one not a lot of people seem to remember. As I recall, it was a side-scrolling shooter. I haven't played it in a while, and your ship could like pick up robot parts as it went along, and it was pretty cool. I remember playing it with this kid named Ronnie when I was probably like 11 or 12 years old. Went over to his house, nice kid, family was from Vermont. Mom always liked to buy us pizza when we came over, so I was always big on going to Ronnie's house. And one day he had this that he had rented from the local movie shop. And he just couldn't beat this one particular boss, and I think I first tried just completely obliterated it. And I remember him hooping and hollering down the hall to his mom that I had beaten it. Anyway, yeah, good times. So I always kind of have that little fond memory of Magmax. All right, well, it's been a couple months since I've slipped into the Central Station Flea Market here in Benton, Arkansas. Wow, I totally missed that parking spot, son of a bitch. I'm going to see if they have anything new in the way of games today. I think last time I was in, what I found was a lot of like sports titles and reproductions. Let's hope it's a little better this time. Alright, this is the stall I remember the first time. Oh, they got some limited edition DS lights there. That's pretty cool. I don't think I'd pay that much for them, but it is cool. Let's see, some Xbox One games, sports title, no thank you. Yeah, looks like a whole lot of just a handful of dick and disappointment here today. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Okay. Man, who owns this stall? DK Oldies? $100 with a controller, cords. And no cover, no joystick port cover. I bet this is one of them suckers they picked up for like 15, 20 bucks at the Goodwill outlet. 10 to 1, I would bet on it. I'm trying to shit all over this stall owner's game, but come on now. All right, I'm feeling this little Sony TV. $5. Oh, non-working, son of a bitch. Got too excited there for a second. Okay, I almost walked past this, an entire box of OG Xbox games. Let's see what we got here. Whole box for $70. Well, I don't want to buy the whole box. What we got? Bloodway, Inline, Goblin Commander. Mojo, that's actually a fun game. Well, they got a bunch of these demos though. Oh, well, it does say $3 each. Thanks. Times with, oh, that's kind of torn over hill. Man, I might mess around and see about getting these demos. It's not a bad little box for 70 bucks. I'm very picky about what original Xbox games I buy, though, but I am sorely tempted. Okay, so I'm a bit of a stooge. I didn't catch that or $3 each, so I will definitely pick up. And I'll definitely pick up Goblin Commander. Inline, no shit. Inline. I don't know about this Dragon. I'm not into Dragon Ball, so probably not. Nightcaster. I'll pick up. Xbox Music Mixer. Yeah, I'll definitely just have to go through this. Alright, so I stumbled across another TV. It says vintage 1980s GE TV 25. Looks like about a, I don't know, a 10-inch screen. Got the good old clicky VHF and UHF knobs on them. I'm really tempted. Shoot, I already have some CRTs at the house. I'm going to look this one up on the eBay and see what the comps are. I started to buy that General Electric one, and I ran across this RCA. And I love these ones that have a tube, but then they have a plastic screen in front of the tube as well. Oh, this one's like $5 less. I don't know, man. That just has a really, really cool aesthetic to it. It says 1980s. It may be. I'm going to have to do a little looking up on it. This may be the one I go with. You know what I think a weird phenomena about collecting and reselling is? When you go out hunting, you always hope you're going to find something. But then there's a little part of you in the back of your head that hopes you don't find anything because you don't really need to be spending the money. Well, I went and got that cool-ass little white TV, that little RCA, little 13-inch Joker, and I went ahead and bought a few games from that cardboard box. Picked up Mojo, Pulse Racer, Nightcaster, Xbox Music Mixer. Probably never going to use that, but $3, why not? And Goblin Commander, which I've seen going for significantly more than $3 in most of the retail shops. And all of these have their manuals. I haven't looked at the conditions of the disc yet, but I will. That TV is definitely not one I'm going to flip. That's going to be for the personal collection because I just absolutely love the visual aesthetic of it. It's going to make a nice little display with my NES. And yeah. All right, the games and everything else I got today. I think I'm most excited about this 1988 RCA. I think they're called Color Track televisions. I've cleaned it up a little bit, but now I'm going to test it, which really, if I was smart, I would have done back at the flea market. But I'm just going to assume that it works because there's nothing on the label indicating that it does not. And, ooh, I didn't see that little bit of schmutz in there. Let me try to clean that up. Then we'll test it. Well, crap in the head. That may just be permanent discoloration. I don't know because I can't get it to clean. But let's, ooh, look at that cord. I'm going to have to untangle all that. Give me just a moment. Okay. All right, well, I guess it was already in the on position. Let's, moment of truth. Let's pull that antenna up there and turn it on, see what happens. That's interesting. I've never seen, I don't know what that red line is. Oh, maybe the green line. You know, the old TVs back in the day used to do like the white static. I wonder if this is something unique to this television. I've never seen anything like that. That is cool yet bizarre and maybe alarming. Well, silly me, I was getting out my old Nintendo to test it, and I thought, well, I'll just plug it in, you know. It'll have a coax port since it's a 1988 television, surely. No, but I probably would be able to use an Atari 2600 with it unless there's like a coax VHF adapter splitter or something like that. But it does have a headphone jack. Go figure. So as cool as this television is to look at, much as I love the design, this is frustrating. I can't even test it like I want to. All right, as I lay here, having given up, at least for tonight, when that pair of adapters comes in on Tuesday, I'm going to be able to test my Nintendo or old VCR with that television. I really hope it works because I want to set it up as a display piece plus retro gaming station. I'll keep you up to date on how that goes for all two of you that may care. Anyway, that has been the day. I'm going to go install Windows on a couple of laptops that I'm refurbishing for my children. And y'all have a good night.